Born to Die. After Paradise, now the consideration of the album with which she should become known. Some notes there too. It's terribly overproduced. The violence lay in everything, especially the beautiful voice of Elizabeth Grant. Most tragic example, Lolita is simply no longer Lolita. Especially bad at performances such as the Irving Plaza. It hurts. Where's the bass? Where's the beautiful song go? Who makes such decisions? Please not you. The whole album is a mix of newly and older songs. Pity that the older songs were rearranged. I like the older arrangement throughout better. For this reason I will not write something to all titles here. I will take out a number of titles. I share the titles which I will consider below into two groups. Thereto I tell more later. Born to Die, Blue Jeans and Video Games as the first group. National Anthem, Dark Paradise and Sometimes Sadness as the second group. Therefore I will not consider Off the Races, Diet Mountain Dew, Radio, Carmen, $1 Million Man, This Is What Makes Us Girls, Without You, Lolita and Lucky Ones. These I consider in the fifth chapter. The early work, from Lizzie Grant to Lana Del Rey. Second, the completion, Lana Del Rey, London 2010 till 2012. It seems to me that the mentioned titles are previous works, because of the subject matter, but also because of the music. From Diet Mountain Dew, there are already videos from 2008 and 2009. Lolita was possibly already published on Lana Del Rey, aka Lizzie Grant. Although there are contradictory informations, see there. Anyway, the song would go well with the other songs on the album. All others likely form a group of songs that she sings very early in London, possibly even at the end of New York. I want to involve these songs in any case in the text there, especially as the musical arrangements of possible previous versions, as already said, consistently sound better for me. Also, I want to show here that I think that with this material the artist not always a favor was done, or the artist not always has done a favor herself. After all the enthusiasm for her work so far, which will come back to an even great degree with Tropico and the early work, I have my problems with this album, but thereto hereinafter more. Let's start with the remaining titles. Born to Die, Blue Jeans and Video Games. The songs, music. Born to Die. Since I've considered Ultraviolence in Paradise entirely so far, Tropico till Gods and Monsters, and also have listened to other music recently, it has been some time ago that I've listened to Born to Die. The distance seems to do well. First it occurs to me that I feel the violence not as intrusive as I had remembered. But this was also partly because I haven't listened to a concert from this period for longer. There definitely simply much is laid with violence. Thereto a note. Elizabeth Grant is not Adele, should mean. Adele is certainly a phenomenon when it comes to vocal power. You can strings. A whole band, including men's choir, plays behind her, Oscars. And they all can belting together that doesn't impress an Adele. She simply sings Let the Sky Fall as if to what is happening behind her does not concern her. This only just a few singers can do to this extent, which indeed is not so bad. It's only sad when a singer who is not able to, who not have this vocal power, but ironically a much wider vocal range than for instance Adele, is forced, say through the use of too many strings, to sing with such a strong voice power that simply exceeds her possibilities and leads thereto that to which she actually vocally would capable, simply cannot implement. Many times simply one violin will do, perhaps a cello with it. So, the violins not that bad, her voice beautiful, but then just about everything too much. Whoever had the idea in the production, there still something to it, here something more. This one simply did a song and the album no favor. So let's leave that. Because even it's not entirely bad, we will soon see that it's much, much better possible. Blue Jeans. The song starts terrific. Guitar, nice contrast to Born to Die. Her voice is simply fantastic. Rough, dirt, deep, great. And then the chorus. First line, very high and clear. Second line, again deep and rough. Then up again and down again, and then it goes all the way up. This must someone create for a start. And in concerts? Does not works always, but if? And as far as I can tell with my knowledge, it's really very difficult to sing a thing like that. But one thing is clear to me. If I have the choice between a through choreographed show concert where everything is fixed down to the smallest, and that abounds with playback, and a concert where we probably sung, and there's no stupid show, but the singer also wants come up against her limits or everything is not perfect. Shit, I want to listen to music and no pseudo-masturbating wannabe or whatever. I stop now, and hate me that actually, despite all the concerns, once have watched one of her videos. Come as you are. After 30 seconds I stopped it. My gag reflex I could also still suppress fortunately. So let us philosophizing about Miss Grant and whether she has sex on the pinball, rather than determine that the previous is not to outdo to repulsiveness and gaudiness. Video games. Harp. No, I usually just from another of my angels. Well, she plays at a different level. But surprisingly, cheesy, rather the violence. Drums? No. Just again too much. Also here it shows later. It's so beautifully possible. The songs, texts, Born to Die. I love the text. Don't think about, feel, juggle. I feel so alone on the Friday nights. Reference, we get crazy every Friday night, but electric, but that's later. Lou Reed, Take a Walk on the Wild Side. Even though I'm not a big fan of him. Oh Elizabeth, your songs are so beautiful and you have written them for me. I was so confused as a little child, tried to take what I could get, scared that I couldn't find all the answers, honey. I'm still so confused. One answer I've never found. And I'm afraid I will not find or. I would love to say, lost but now I'm found. I can see, but once I was blind. Or can I hope that you found me, along with the other angels? That you show me what I can't see, don't want, along with the other angels? That you lead me to where I should go, has, together with the other angels? Come and take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in pouring rain. You like your girls insane. Gladly I would be insane in the pouring rain. Really, it has called once fuck you hard? Wild side, you and Lou Reed. How ridiculous I appear to myself. Choose the last words. This is the last time. Because you and I, we were born to die. Will I bring it to an end for the first time? Because this is the last time. Because choose the last words. Because we were born to die. Because this time or never. Because these words are no more. Because this life only was there to die. Blue Jeans. The text is simply cool. The words, phrases, lines, all results with the music and a great convertible voice in a unit. A great song. And the text itself? I see in him no profundity, should say, that I feel quite unlike the other songs that somehow here the reference to Grant is not there. It gives me the impression as she just wanted to write a cool song, what I absolutely succeeded. Maybe I also simply see the reference not. And how I feel? After repeated listening of Blue Jeans, I only can say, I will love you till the end of time, without any question, Miss Grant. Video games. It's absolutely beautiful. I close my eyes and see the images which drift past. The time seems to stand still. The music flows on, the words and images too, and my feelings overcome me. In deep adoration, Miss Grant. Only worth living if somebody is loving you. Yes, that's probably true. Fulfills me with deep mourning. Baby, now you do. Yes, I do. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Conclusion. Born to Die, The Getting No. Video games, The Nice Time. Blue Jeans, The Painful Separation. Thank you for listening.